second video for if you've bought one of these on eBay. These hardware and industrial EPOS tills. If you've seen the first video, we have the ports underneath, which we've shown you before, and the power going in the back right hand side. I recommend that you basically use a keyboard and a mouse plugged into the base of the USB ports. There's 4 USB ports in total, and it'll make things easier for you for when you're setting up. So the on button is on the back, so if you just click that on, if you put the power in, it does tend to automatically boot up. Another kettle lead for the receipt printer, so let's get that on. Plug in the receipt printer, and if you want to test that this is working, you can switch printer off, hold feed button and switch back on. Okay. If this has been delivered to you from us, the till roll sometimes can get jiggled around inside. So test print. Okay, that's great, that's all working. If you actually do another reset on this, what this actually gives you is the baud rate of the actual printer. So this is 9600. That's quite an important thing to actually view, because when you actually set up software, it tends to need what the actual baud rate is on the actual test print. Let's see, you can't see that very well, but on there it does say 9600 is the baud rate for that. So once you set the printer up, it comes with this lead. So we take that lead out. Now the printer may vary if you bought one of these kits from us, but generally we will try and give you the splashdown printer, which is what this one is, which means it doesn't have the tickets actually coming out the top of the printer, and it makes it more durable in wet conditions. It's the same printer used in Green King and Wetherspoons as such. Underneath, we take it through the little hole, and we've got 2 COM ports. Now it is normal that COM port 1 is used as your receipt, just to keep things straightforward. So we plug that into COM port 1, and we do up the little things to stop it from coming out. If you can just see that there. So at the moment we've got the receipt printer in, and we've got the keyboard and mouse that are plugged in. You can get keyboard, you can get mice from Poundworld for £1, and you can also get keyboards pretty cheap as well. So the next thing you want to do is plug the internet into it. Again, these cables are from Poundworld, and that is, I think this was, might have been Poundworld or Pound Stretcher. They're actually quite good cables. I tend to obviously go a lot higher grade for corporate installs, but if you're just setting this up and you just want to download the software or use it for the internet briefly, and you haven't got a massive network of these, obviously on big sites there's a lot of networking involved. So you grab your internet feed, one end of this goes through to your broadband router and the other end goes to the till. Now my router's quite far away, so I've got a lead here. So we go underneath through the little gap again, and we go into the LAN 1 port. These do have 2 Ethernet cards in them. They're very commercial rated system. They also have like an outlet for audio, so people run Spotify on these and so on. So once that's in, you get a light on this end, and you'll actually get a light on your router end to confirm that the internet is on. And in the bottom right hand corner, you've got a little icon that basically lets you know that you've got internet there as well. So once we're all on the internet, let's just check to see if you can see that. Okay, so we can go into Windows now. So this is basically effectively a PC. So we can go into Google Chrome. It's just opening up. as it's the first time that this is ever booted up, it's taken a little while. So we need to download the software. So if we go to www.linkall.co.uk/download. So it's just loading that up. That's quite fast actually. And literally we can download the software here, and it downloads into the bottom left hand corner in your download section. The next thing I would advise to download is TeamViewer Remote Management. That is particularly useful if you needed support of setting up this remote installation of the software. So no more questions of. So once this has been downloaded, you can literally just drag it onto the desktop. I do totally recommend that you buy a mouse for £1 from Poundworld to plug into this to assist with your setup. So worth it. Okay, so we've got the two things that we need to download. So we right click on the ICRTOUCH folder and we extract all. Just follow the process through, and it takes 2 minutes. And we've also got the TeamViewer file to run. Try and do two things at once there. Run the TeamViewer. Now if you run the TeamViewer, and if you bought this from us with a cash drawer and a printer, it'll all come out with the software and everything set up for you. There'll be no setup for you to take care of. But if you are doing this on a machine that we didn't supply, but you've just come for us to the software, then it would be best that you download TeamViewer, and you can run this for one time only, just so it doesn't put any software on your machine in the future, although it is quite a handy tool to have on any till system, and it's widely used as well. So TeamViewer is just loading. So I'll go back to my ICRTOUCH. We have the application there, which you can also run. And we're getting the two main important things installed on this machine now. Okay, accept. And off we go. Okay, so that TeamViewer is just coming up now. So if we're assisting you with the installation of this, when you've actually set up TeamViewer, you leave it connected to the internet, and you would give us this ID and this password here. It's a one-time password. And what this will allow us to do is come into your machine and load the template that you're going to use for your ICRTOUCH software. So basically, if you're a pub, you'll have a pub platform and you don't sell food, it will just be for drinks. If it's a restaurant, then obviously we'll supply you with a commercial template for food and drink. And if it's for a cafe, then obviously we do separate for that, and so on. And that is basically everything that you need to do up until the point of contacting us, to just basically put that template on. Once that's on, you can literally follow the next video and we'll show you more information. Please subscribe and follow us, because we have got a lot of videos coming for you, and we've got 200 of these terminals that we're selling on a quite fast basis. Great bits of kit, the best price, so we want to assist you the best we can. We also have tablets, and these are very common, especially with the COVID situation. The process is the same. If you have a Windows tablet, it's got to be a minimum of 10-inch, and you just literally follow the process I've just showed you there. Obviously with a tablet you will connect to the Wi-Fi rather than using a cable, which we have here to get the internet on this one. Okay, we'll see you on the next video.